Okay, this next reading is going to be who's desperately trying to connect to you. We will see the possible people. We will see what the zodiac signs are currently. And I do think that they want connection. Okay, they do seek you out in some way, even if it's for advice. You know, Libras are very good at giving logical, balanced advice. And I'm just going to sharpen the cards for you here. So we're going to go into video 3. Who's the possible people trying to connect with our beautiful Libras? Spicy Libras, gorgeous, also very kind. And who are they? Who are the people trying to connect? Also, we can pick up on 5D energy. I just want to let you know. Someone who feels like they're running out of time with you. We got the time card. They feel like time on the clinical level, 3D, face-to-face level is about to be lost. Okay, they need to speak to you in a timely fashion is how that also can be read. If it's a timely fashion, I do believe that this person is going to decide to do it. Okay, so we got time here. What are the other factors? What are the factors? Thank you. From this oracle deck, observation and act of love. So this is a page of swords. This is a person who is observing you. They feel like they do know you on a very personal level. They've observed long enough to know what kind of a person you are. Now, Libras are very romance oriented. You know you are. You know you are. You know what you did. And so we have someone observing you, and I feel like it has to be done very soon. Okay, so there's like a timely fashion that this person wants to connect with you. It can also be family. It could be a younger page. Amidst maybe even being a love partner. I didn't realize that, but there could be more than one. So a younger page of swords. Also, it says observation on the card. So they have been doing their active, maybe watching you, you know, and just watching how you move, think, and feel. Okay. It has a romantic feeling toward it in this reading. I'm picking up romance. I do believe that this person looks at a clock whenever they think of you. So it has to be done in that fashion of time, or what we physically as humans think of time. Also, I think that they feel that time might slip. There is something here about that. Okay, so how they want to connect is through that way, connecting with you on a deeper level. And if this is family, getting to talk to you as well. So we have haunted. This person is going through their own awakening. Okay, it also can be a 5D person. When this card comes out, it just means that you're very sentient of your surroundings, of a spiritual calling. So if someone has a telepathic relationship to you, they communicate with their feelings and send it, right? I just sent my feelings to you and now your whole day's ruined. I think here that you are also thinking of them. So it's a telepathic relationship, which might have an Akashic past to it or a past life soulmate. Because our friends can even be our soulmates, right? Our family members are versions of soulmates. What do I think here overall about the flippers? Let's talk about it together. I'll give you a couple minutes to gather your thoughts. I'm going to piece together what I see here. So you do it on your end. I will be here. In 1 minute, we'll say it together. Something here also about time and being haunted by the fact that it was something that was lived through already and it wasn't done correctly. Okay, so a former marriage, an ex-partner, I think they do think of you from time to time. And also Cyndi Lauper, time after time, is what's coming into this read. That was like a notion I got from a song. And I'm also seeing here that they could have connected with you just via thoughts and telepathic resonances with your life now. I feel like they're haunted by something that they should have done correctly, because this card is very foretelling. It speaks of someone's innards, right? It speaks of someone's intestines, their inner body. They feel haunted by maybe not approaching you correctly the first time. Okay, who else is trying to connect here? And obviously, these cards are going to fit where you want them to. So just remember, it's your reading. You can just get ideas from what I speak of. We also have this. It is objectivity. I saw this in the pre-shuffle. To be objective over what's the story, what it was. To be able to explain it also objectively and not judge it. To not judge the situation. Maybe two of you were on different roadmaps at the time. or time didn't line up and it wasn't a thing that was aligning in your life. There could have been parts that were wrong going on in your story. This person could have been going through something. So just look at it with an objective healed point with this particular angel. Also, it says it's an act of love. That's what the card is. It's an act of love card. So maybe understanding needs to be brought in too. Last card for who's most trying to connect. I'll take it because it almost flipped. We have compass. You could be led back to this particular person. You can often have them in your thoughts. Excuse me. I go a little too fast sometimes. Often have them in your thoughts. You can also have hospitality now towards the situation. The hospitality card only means that now your heart is open to receive. You are no longer in a space of judging yourself or judging what had happened. Okay. Also, it could remind you here of an ancestor that is masculine because it's showing you certain people too. We got a masculine card here. We have compass, which it could have started with you if you're a divine feminine. You went on a trip here to your divine femininity and it started with you. That's what I get. All right, bottom of the deck is Justice. Hello, Libra. Your card's there as a very, very nice synchronicity. Sometimes it's comedic because I feel like you just show up in your readings. And let's see how they connect with you through tarot. So what are the leading cards, top 3 cards of the connection space here? We have the High Priestess and the King of Wands. So they could have been an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They still could be fiery over you. They want to connect with you maybe over food and drinks, like 3 of Cups. Even a commitment that could happen now. So there could be positivity with an ongoing conversation, which is happening in your life now. If you notice, both fire energy. King of Wands to the 4 of Wands is that Aries, Leo, Sag flare that we love, by the way. Knight of Cups, yeah. There's someone who has an admiring crush on you at this time, or they admire something that you're doing. If you're not a person who you say to yourself, I don't have crushes. I'm not somebody that falls in line with that. I get it. But there's someone, an admiration or desiring to contact you. So they could be a water sign. The Knight of Cups is Pisces, beginning with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They could be growing to love you too as they watch from a distance. Many people will watch from a distance and not tell you basically what it is. They fear that if you find out, you will know what it is. Okay, new person also could be this Knight of Cups. High Priestess, on some level you feel it. It's connecting to you on an intuitive level. Again, that's why these compass, this is the High Priestess. It's all about it. Even in your oracle, it's matching. That's why I like the matchiness on this channel. I do, because it just tends to come out on its own. I really do think that with prayer and maybe even finding a miracle to your story now, you're thinking of things on an intuitive level together with logic, together with being practical. So if you don't know someone's feelings and you don't want to guesstimate it, sometimes you can be sent certain synchronicities, certain numbers, okay? Angel numbers in specific to let you know you're on the right path. I don't know if many of you are getting the ones, like 111, 1111. There's a lot of that happening, especially with the universe asking you to manifest something big. But it does nurture a particular type of mind. This Queen of Pentacles is not someone who just sits idly by the edge of the bay. This person acts on their spiritual matters, and they're also highly vibrational, perhaps even inspiring people in their family too. So if you're a caregiver in your family, the person wanting to connect with you wants to return reciprocity. This is a person who definitely wants to show you the care that you show others. All right. Again, I'm getting like a sister. I'm getting more maternal vibes with that. And also maybe someone who does indeed fancy you with the Knight of Cups. Where is he? Right here in this reading. He might be evident in universal readings today. They both might be. Okay. Queen of Pentacles again and Knight of Cups as review. So you do have someone in your corner, and you might even have multiples of this going on too. The Two of Swords, maybe both of you need to make a decision. To the Star card, to the Page of Pentacles. I saw him in the pre-shove. To the Fool also. So this is an alternate reading because I want to show you how an alternate reading can still be having resonation with a previous one you watched. And this is a basis of a friendship. The Page of Pentacles starts out very innocent, very loving, coming from an understanding place. Okay, it's also skill development. So it could be watching something grow, literally, that you formed. There's a lot of attention to detail at this time about certain practical matters. I think you're needed elsewhere. And I think your 3D care is going into something else, which is fine. That's for someone. But against your practical affairs, there's also something that can be seen from your heart. Your heart chakra is now going in tandem with the star energy. So a healed one, someone who's fixing past patterns or maybe even karmic patterns, making sure that they heal through their intuition. And that is the thing we've been given towards birth. So anything that feels off, anything that doesn't make you feel healed, walk away, take a Kundalini breath, and you will feel better in time. That's why you have this inner compass. I believe it even shows up in a card for you too. But you have it in here. This is your beacon. Your heart, all of your nervous system, your gut will even tell you when something is off and something is not directly right for you. Going against the grain here, like there's a bit of rebellion. The person who wants to contact you could also be Capricorn. It could be a female energy who's a bit older than you. And we also have a lot of water energy. This is a water-ridden reading from Pisces to Cancer. There's a lot of water wanting to contact, let you know of their feelings, and they're also an emotionally based sign. So they like to talk about it when they're ready. The thing here is time factors into it. So I think if you definitely want this during retrograde, and that's why I did this reading, is because we're in the process of retrograde, is to see through that both of you have an understanding. The Queen of Pentacles is stable. And that's why she's the main card in this read, because she lets you know of all the feminine attributes that would be important relationship-wise, the things that are honest and clear, specifically coming from a stable person, right? Who's very logical. They don't look at things from a Neptunian view, which is very fanciful. They learn through time that things have to adjust. And I think that's why, you know, many things going on right now are asking us to adjust to the flow of the new earth, about how our family interacts with us, also how we feel at our core. Any of these cards today can be taken as literal people. Page of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You had a lot of fire with the King of Wands. This is a romantic person. They do want to learn something more about you. This person is on a scope to learning about you. All right. And we end it there. These are the two divine, I would say they're meant to talk, King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. That's the match for today for me. Other readers will probably have different combinations of cards, but these are my peak like love interest for today, which is Monday. I want to thank you for your time. I tried to be fast and get it to you in a timely fashion. I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed the information in all three reads today. It's been a fabulous time meeting with you, and I will see you for Tuesday's beautiful How Did They Feel When They Last Saw You? I'll talk to you tomorrow.